What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the YouTuber of the Week Spotlight. Tonight we are recording for a very, very special person. I love watching his videos as much as I love watching everybody else's videos, but this guy truly inspires me to be a better YouTuber, to use my knowledge and not just put videos up to put videos, but to make the best content possible. The guy I'm talking about is my buddy Ryan from Crimson Studios. Amazing, absolutely amazing. You guys are absolutely gonna love him. It's so crazy. The opportunities that you get as a YouTuber are unmatched. So we're gonna get into this interview right now.
Have you ever wondered what it'd be like to live in a world where community involvement and self-expression were king? Well, you can. It's called Burning Man 2017. Hi, I'm Ryan, and welcome to this week's Steamy Controversy Corner. If you like hearing about the news, but you're tired about being so serious about it, then hit that subscribe button and notification bell.
Boom.
Yo, bro, what
I
up?
need more light. Trying to think. How you doing, man?
Good, man. How you doing?
Good. I'm just tired. I had a long day.
I feel you. Me too. I had to be at work at 5:30 this morning, and it is now, here on the East Coast, it is now after 9 o'clock at night.
Dude.
I feel for you.
You're a trooper, man. I got up at 6, and then I had a meeting from 8 to 3:30, and then I got home, and then I literally just, like, laid on the ground on the floor for like 30 minutes. I've been doing that Monday through Friday. It's kind of really hectic.
Yeah.
Just running around. But I really appreciate it. This is awesome of you. I really do appreciate it.
Dude,
you guys are killing it.
Dude,
Killing it.
It's absolutely amazing. Like I was telling everybody in the beginning of the video, it's amazing the opportunities you get through being a YouTuber and the people that you meet. You know, it's like money aside and all the drama aside and all the hate comments aside, it's totally worth totally worth it.
Don't even get me started on drama. I had a call with a friend I'm trying to collab with, and I think she knows she's friends with a bunch of I guess technically I'm in the commentator community or whatever.
Okay.
But, dear Lord, the drama stuff just gets to me so hard. Like, as entertaining as it is, I hate it so much.
Oh, yeah.
I hate it so much. Because it's just everybody in an echo chamber saying the same things to each other all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, man, just, I can watch, like, let Keemstar do his thing, and then, like, you don't need to make another video on it. We all know the information now.
Yeah.
Like, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, you want views? Put Jake Paul in the title.
Dude, I actually, because a bunch of my friends did Jake Paul videos. I think all of them did.
Right.
And I was like the only one. I was like, no, I'm just gonna slide past that one.
Yeah. He's like, nah, there's enough drama around that name.
It's just not my thing. I just don't want to be another voice in that. I'd like to do stories that people don't cover. Maybe like Phil DeFranco will do it because he's more of just like a news guy.
Yeah.
But I like to do stuff that I can, that's a little different. Even though drama interests me, like some of the stuff is actually quite interesting.
Sure.
I just don't want to do it because it's just like, what more can I say that has already not been said?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like everybody wants to be edgy, but at the same time, everybody also wants to have like their voice heard on whatever topic there is. But it's tough because
that's why I love you guys. You guys are just real. You know what I mean? And that's partially because of the nature of the content that the genre you're in.
True.
But I love that. I want to. I think at some point, I'm just so busy right now. Like one video a week's killing me.
Dude, it's tough.
So, especially with like the amount of editing time I put in, it drives me nuts.
You know,
sometimes.
that's a huge thing that a lot of people don't understand is how much work and time and editing goes into our videos. People like miss that. They're like, you watch this 5-minute video, you're like, that video was awesome, but it was only 5 minutes. It had to be really simple.
Dude, don't even get me. I feel you.
Oh.
If my videos, I put myself at a 3-minute time limit, mostly for audience retention.
Sure.
But man, if I was going to like 5 or 10 that some of these other guys do, and I wanted to keep that editing quality up, oh man, that'd be like all day long, just like sitting doing that stuff.
You know, it's a complete nightmare because I've done, like, when I first started vlogging, I wasn't really sure on, you know how you have to like find your method, you have to find what works for you, and I couldn't. I couldn't just get into that groove. So I remember when I made my first half-hour long vlog, it took me like 5.5 hours to edit it, and I got like 3 views. I was like,
I'm telling you, like the struggle. I started doing this a year ago. Again, I made my channel in 2008, and I was like 12,
right?
And it was just like me and my friends just like screwing around, just like making fun videos, just as friends.
Sure.
And I edited it with like no expectation, and then I stopped for like 8 years. So I like to say I've only really been doing this for a year, where I was like, I'm gonna do this,
right,
and try to learn. Whereas before I was just messing around. So I've been doing it for a year, and like, just I didn't even realize how much grind there was going to be, and like, I love doing it, and I would do it even. Well, I'm doing it for free. If anything, I'm losing money by spending money on stuff. But I used to do, probably before we met, I used to do straight up just sketches, like the skits that were like, and in a lot of cases they were longer than what I do now. So I'd have to like physically move lights around and make sure the sound wasn't terrible, which a lot of the time it was anyways. And I'd have to find people to put in the skits all the time, usually multiple people.
Sure.
And then I would edit for like 6 hours on that, trying to get. And then I would realize, oh, this cut doesn't go into this cut. The continuity's off.
Yeah.
So I got to go reshoot that. So it would be like multiple days of shooting.
Oh, yeah.
And it'd probably be like 12 hours of shooting for like a 5-minute skit.
Yep.
And then eventually I was just like, this is just not worth it. So I was like, I've always wanted to do like a talk show or like a monologue from like a late night show. Those are the things I love. I love like watching The Daily Show with Jon Stewart when he was on, and like Stephen Colbert's show. Sure. I was like, I want to do something like that, but I never could figure out how to do it. So I just got, I have a green screen now, but for a while I used a green towel that I hung over like a curtain, which worked really well.
Sure.
But I was like, that's so much easier to shoot than spending hours and hours doing a skit. I write it, so it takes me like an hour to write something, and I'll shoot it in 20 minutes with multiple takes, and then I'll edit for like, I've gotten it down to like 3 hours. But like, the reason I only do one a week right now is I'm working, I act full time to make how I live, which is really lucky.
Right, that's awesome.
Also. But right now I'm in pre-production of a film that we'll be shooting at the end of the month. So I'm in pre-production meetings 5 days a week, and they're usually like, I think the longest we had one week was like 12-hour days of meetings, and like we're getting down to about 7 or 8 as we're getting closer, and we're just like planning out all the locations and stuff, and then we're gonna fly out and do some casting and get that done. And then, like, when we shoot, it's going to be 28 days of, like, 12 to 16-hour days of shooting.
Sure.
With Sundays off. So I'll shoot my videos on Sunday and just pre-schedule them all.
And that's going to be a nightmare in itself because, like, you're already mentally prepared to be in this movie, and now you're going to try to, like, switch gears and, you know, do something for YouTube. It's going to be a cluster. It's going to
be, yeah, I'll be vlogging on set, too, which will be interesting. I bought, like a Joby pod and stuff to vlog around there. a little bit when we're not shooting, because otherwise I'll get in major trouble.
So are they pretty cool about that? Like
they're pretty cool. It'll be good. A lot of them I won't be able to release till next spring when we're closer to the film as just like promo stuff.
Sure.
But it'll be fun. It'll be an experience. I did just an indie film that was just in select city stuff. It'll be released next summer. That's just going to be like select city stuff, and it'll go to like Sundance.
That's cool.
I did that a month ago, and we shot 14 days that were like 12-hour days, and somehow I managed to film stuff then. So that was like a warm-up. Nice. Is what I like to think.
That's awesome. So, like, how do you feel about being in the movies? Do you like that, how it's set, how everything is, like, real orchestrated? Do you like that kind of?
I love it. I think an interesting thing for me, having done a few smaller indie films, and then this next one's going to be, actually it's going to be a SAG film now because we have Chuck Norris in it. So technically it's a SAG budget film. But doing them, I've always thought it was interesting. It's really slow for one. Mm-hmm. It's pretty much, there's a saying in the business. It's like, hurry up and wait.
Yeah.
So everyone's there at our call times, like 6:30 a.m. for makeup or whatever. Mm-hmm. We're there, like we're rushing to get there, and then we wait an hour for them to move the camera around, and then they get a takes them 20 minutes to get the camera to another angle, and then you got to get in that mindset again. So that whole time you're just like going in your head, and a lot of actors don't interact in that moment. They'll run lines a little bit, but they won't go full like emotional on it. Otherwise, they'll lose it.
Sure.
Because you don't want your best take to be off camera.
Right. Exactly.
So you're usually going around like 50% emotion. Hey.
Hey. Look who it is.
Sorry to interrupt you. I'm running around. Sorry, I'm late.
Yeah. Nay's always late because she's busy all the time, but she's here now.
I am here.
So that's good.
I appreciate it.
So Ryan was telling everybody about how he's like being an actor in movies and everything, and how everything is set up with the cameras, how it's like different positions, and it's like he was just explaining how you can't give your all when the camera's not on. You know what I mean? Because you never know what position, which one they're going to use, because they take multiple takes, so you never know which one is going to be it. Like,
yes.
Mm-hmm. But it's I think one of the biggest things I actually noticed on set that I never even thought of when you're watching a movie is how mechanical everything is.
Yeah.
How mechanical everyone's movements are. Mm-hmm. For continuity, they have to be the same in every take. So if like I were to like set down this bottle like right on this, like over here on this side of the table over this way, I'd have to do that in the same spot every time. Mm-hmm. I like watching movies, the old ones. I was watching an old Bruce Lee movie last night because my dad's obsessed with those. So I was recording it to send them, and like there's so many continuity mistakes in that film. It's ridiculous, and on all of them, it's hilarious.
It's funny,
but I think but it's just like everyone. It's like watching robots in a way. Mm-hmm. I guess it doesn't seem natural when you're watching it. When I'm watching somebody else do a scene and they're acting out, like the dialogue seems natural. But like it's all orchestrated and you can tell. So it's really funky. I don't really know how to explain it other than like I'd have to like bring you on set and just show you what it's like.
Yeah.
But that's just what I noticed.
Yeah, it's weird because like when you watch a movie and you're really really into it, like you said, the dialogue, everything feels natural. But like I also see things from the other perspective. Like when you watch like Back to the Future, and you're watching parts, you're like, wait. He didn't put that there, or where did he pick that up from, or like how did that get in the scene?
Exactly. Well, think about it this way too, because and you can relate it to YouTube. Mm-hmm. When you're vlogging, mm-hmm. I don't know. I don't vlog. I mean, I've done like a few, but they weren't like in real life vlogs. It was more like I kind of knew what I was gonna say. It'd be like an update mm-hmm. or something like that, and usually I never really wrote them out, but I'd already know what I was going to talk about. Like, so for you guys that are doing like, you know, in your life, you know, vlog stuff, mm-hmm. it's in a way, I don't know. Does it feel mechanical to you guys when you're doing stuff? I'm just curious from my standpoint.
It does, depending on how bad you need vlog footage for today, because sometimes you put yourself in that next mindset that you're like, okay, you may go out somewhere that you say you weren't normally going to go out that day. Right. If you really need the footage, you're like, you know what? We're going to stop at this store, or we're going to go out here, or we're going to go to the park, or today we're going to do something that I haven't done yet, just because
do you guys feel yourself like, I always wonder this with vloggers, do you guys feel yourself like when you're vlogging versus when you're off camera, do you feel yourself like amping yourself up on purpose for like the vlogs?
You try to.
Because I know for me, like when people meet me, and I've only met like a few people, or like just on Skype, just like what we're doing now, whenever I meet people or talk to them like online, when I'm trying to organize a collab, I'll usually go on Skype and talk to them because like you only do so much in Twitter DMs or whatever.
Yeah.
They explain stuff, but it's like they're always like, I feel like they're always let down because I'm like not energetic.
Not at all. You're very professional and you're very forward thinking, and it's good to see a young YouTuber that has their stuff together and they're like, look, I want to be an actor. YouTube's going to be, you know, my gateway. It's like the things that you're doing are absolutely right, and it's really refreshing to see somebody that has their stuff together. And it's like when I watch your videos, like you send them to me on Twitter. We talk all the time, right? So you send them to me on Twitter, and I watch them on my lunch break or something. I'm like, you know what? That just motivated my day and motivated me to be a better YouTuber.
I see. That's really what if I can really do one thing on YouTube, I really just want to make other people want to do YouTube, I guess.
Yeah.
That's good.
Or something, or at least like make their day better. Because I know you recently, but I know like a bunch of people go through like hardship all the time.
Sure.
You know what I mean? Yeah. And like even me, I've had some like family issues recently, and just watching other people's videos, whether it's you guys or just like, I actually really like watching vloggers. Don't tell Jake Paul or Logan Paul that.
No, it'll be our secret, because I secretly watch them too, but we'll keep it on the.
but man, like they have a crazy energy. But just like watching stuff that makes you feel. I like watching vloggers because or certain vloggers because like you guys, you like kind of, it's like bringing them into your life, like you're there, and it's just like being with real people. I just like. I think everybody needs a good laugh sometimes. At least I agree. That's what I try to do.
Bringing people into your life, you hear a lot of stories from other people like, oh man, you know, I can't believe you're doing social media because now you're letting everybody into your life. You know, what if people show up at your house? What if people, you know who you are? It's like, you know what? I'm okay with that, because when my dad was passing away, all the responses I got, like on Twitter, on Facebook, or whatever, everybody like, dude, I had Joe Bump and Uncle Larry, you know, from McJuggernuggets, like DMing me like, yo, if you need anything, hit me up. It's like that in itself is well worth putting myself out there and making myself look like a fool all the time, because people genuinely care.
Yeah.
That's another thing I really have liked YouTube for, and we were talking about this kind of in the beginning, with just like the people you meet. You really meet some real genuine people that actually, I always like, I mean, I hope the director I'm working with doesn't listen to this. He probably won't. But it's like, I'm on Twitter a lot. Even in meetings, I'm like on Twitter. I always have a sidebar open on my laptop when I'm supposed to be taking notes.
Sure.
But I like going through people's tweets and just like tweeting back at people, like opening conversation and stuff, and just like knowing what people are going on. I genuinely, when I ask you like how your day is going, I genuinely like care about how your day is going,
right?
Especially if you're going through something.
Sure.
Because I consider you guys a friend,
right?
So.
Oh, I thought we were.
We're family.
I thought we were family.
We just got downgraded.
Oh no.
I thought Ryan was like my brother. Now we're downgraded.
I thought we were family.
No, he's a movie star. We gotta let him slide. You know, it's okay. It's okay.
Trying to make Lynn in
a hard place right now.
No,
we're family.
Yes, thank you.
Family.
There you go.
No, I just, and you probably have heard it before, and I know that like our subscribers hear it all the time, is that we love the people that we meet and that we get to interact with, because yes, you get to talk to them on Twitter and you know, Facebook, but it's more of like just commenting back and forth. But actually talking to them on Skype or on video chat, that adds a whole new like level to our family. And I think it's pretty amazing because, you know, if we didn't do YouTube or, you know, we didn't have Twitter and things like that, then we wouldn't have met or are meeting amazing people like you. Like I know that I'm jumping late to the game on this because I'm pretty late to this.
She's late to the game over here.
But I'm probably like off like topic, but
we're good at editing. We could figure this out.
I love your videos. I love the time and the effort that you put in to Controversial Corner. Like, and just like the setup and the dynamic and just the logistic, everything that you do. Like, I'm amazed by it, and I'm like, oh yeah, I have my little tiny vlog that, you know, my nays daisies.
No, but like, look at it this way. Like, I to me, it's all, my entire thing is just entertainment based.
Yeah, and you do an amazing job.
A little bit informative, but I always like to put like a spin on it.
Yeah.
I've thought about it where I've thought about like trying some vlogs, but I just like, I'm different. I don't think I could ever really be myself on camera.
No?
Like this is probably the most I've been with like doing something like on Skype or something like this. But like, I'd always have to amp it up to make it interesting, and it wouldn't be me. It'd be a fabricated, like, energetic me that wouldn't be real.
That's how you find your groove when you vlog. It's that energetic you is still you, because like with me, if I went around and I was like, you know, I woke up this morning at 4 o'clock in the morning, get ready for work. If I vlogged my whole day,
but that is what makes it good. Like, who would want to watch the other one? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I have been thinking about doing some just like live stream stuff to interact with, not like gaming stuff. I do like some. Some are pretty good. I've watched some live streams where they game and they just like don't even talk. And I don't know why they're doing it, but whatever floats your boat, man.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I've thought about doing some, and I might start doing it like once a week, on the side, just to have like actually where I do like a live streaming Q&A type, not necessarily Q&A, but where I like interact with all the people that are subscribed, that want to jump in, and I can have them like pull them up on Discord and like talk. Because I think it's different talking in person, like more like this, than it is just in the DMs, or whatever. I'd like to get more personal, I guess.
Which is
I
awesome.
subscribe to.
Yeah, I try to do that in the comment section. Like when people finally comment, I try to comment on everybody's.
That's what I do. It takes a while. It takes me longer now than it used to,
which is a good thing.
Which is good. I think it takes me like an hour.
That's awesome.
But I answer everybody's comments.
And that's awesome.
And usually too, Saturday is usually the best day for me to like go through people I'm subscribed to and watch their videos. Because like during the week I can do it, but I can't like, if I try to watch people's videos from two angles. Like one, I want to see it for entertainment. And two, if I know them personally, if I see anything I think they can improve and I know they can do better on, I want to try and tell them what they can do, at least from like my opinion or whatever. So like I can't do that if I don't have time to like thoroughly watch the video. So like usually Saturday morning I'll be like, I'll answer all my comments and then I'll like run through a bunch of people's most recent videos.
Yeah, I'm always looking for comments and.
Dude, I'm telling you, just send me if you want something like during the week or whatever, like just send it to me. I'll be happy to do that and like go through like the best feedback I can get is like editing, because I don't want to tell you how to vlog because I don't vlog, you know what I mean? But like editing stuff and like I ask people all the time about their retention, because audience retention is probably one of the most important stats to look at. Tells you how long people are watching. So usually I'll ask them that, and I'll based on what it is and where people drop off, you can adjust your stuff. But I genuinely love helping people out. I think that's something that's lost a lot in community, especially among well, I mean, I shouldn't say just among small ones, but everybody. I think everybody has this, like, there's too much of this, like, self mentality. Maybe a little bit.
Sure.
Like I obviously want to grow and be successful, right? Sure. But it's like, I don't want to be like, oh, I got to stomp on everybody to get where I want to be.
No.
And it's like, I feel like if we help each other at the end of the day, we'll all be better at what we actually want to be doing.
Absolutely.
Maybe that's what I
mean, think about how strong of a community you can build. Instead of stepping on people, you build on top of each other, and you help.
That's another reason I don't like considering myself a commentator. I feel like that's what commentators do, is they just step on other people.
Not all of them. You don't.
Not all of them. Yeah. There are good ones out there. Just like, yeah, that's another topic for another day. That's another topic for another day.
Right.
Man, I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
So with all of your videos, I don't know what was asked. So with all of your like controversial corners and videos that you've made, what was your favorite to make so far?
Favorite to make?
I know there's a lot of them, so.
All of them. So, out of every video I've ever made, or just like recently?
Ever made.
I'll do both. I'll do both.
Good.
So because I was telling him I used to make videos like years and years ago, and just with my friends, and that was actually the funnest time to make videos because you didn't care about results or anything. I mean, you did, but like you didn't really think about like how to do it. You just kind of post it and like see how it went,
right?
And then you make another one.
Sure.
That was really the funnest time to make videos because I didn't have to worry about like the algorithm or like worry about like keywords or worry about like, oh, is this thumbnail too racy for anything?
It's bad that now that's our thought process is, well, I could have a better thumbnail, or you know what? How many tags did I put? Because did I put 49? Did I put 50? I'm not really sure.
And is my description detailed enough? But so recently I really liked. Actually, I feel like every week my video the quality gets like a little bit better. So I really would say my last video that I did about Burning Man was my favorite video. I just really like. I think I just really like that.
I thought the part was hilarious when you put on the glasses or whatever, and you were like, "Yeah, I'm going." And it was like, "What's that? No, I'm going to get fired if I go." He takes off the glasses. No, I'm not going. I'm not. He's like, "No, not going."
Oh, I lost my train. I think you can connect to any type of YouTuber in a certain way because at the end of the day, we're all passionate about creating content.
Sure.
It doesn't really matter what content they're making.
No.
But as far as collabs and stuff, you obviously have to be in the same niche. But like
to a point,
to an extent. Like I think vloggers have more wiggle room with stuff. Where like as far as like I don't know, like me and you could do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We have the same mentality.
Right.
We'd be fine.
Right, but at the end of the day, I like to think that we're all passionate about making videos and making people either like laugh or like feel something or connect.
Absolutely.
And that's what's great about it, I think.
I agree. I totally agree.
I met very few people in the community that I genuinely would say I dislike.
Right.
Or something like that. You know what I mean? In comparison to all the people that I like.
Yeah,
it's a very small number.
Talking about the dislike thing, there's only one thing I want to say dislike because I don't hate it. So dislike is like the least, probably the best term that I can use.
Yeah, I didn't want to say hate because it's like I can only really think of one person I hate. It was this kid in high school. His name was Falcon. Just like stupid name.
Absolutely hate him.
Like he was a terrible human being to everybody. But that's the only person I can think of that I like hate.
Yeah, but other than him,
like we're grinding just out of pure passion right now.
Right.
They're grinding out of passion and necessity.
Yeah.
Because that's like all they're doing. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So, and I have mad respect for people like at the end, like even like there are some people that I just don't like the way they go about things.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, like either their videos are like clickbaity or something,
Sure.
or like some stupid thing like that all the commentators complain about,
Sure.
including me. Sure. I do it too. Just I don't make a video about it. That's probably like the only difference is I can't get myself to make a video about it. But but you got to give it to them. They like hustle.
Yes.
They hustle their butt off.
Absolutely.
And so that's really why they're successful.
Sure.
At the end of the day, they're hustling.
Yeah.
And they know what works, man. So you can't say they're not smart.
Not at all. I can't knock the hustle because we're all in the same game, you know?
Amen, man. We'll get there one day.
It's going to happen.
Usually, from what I've seen, it's like 5 years down the line.
So we got 4 more years to go. We're going to get this.
4 more years, man.
It's going to happen.
One more. It's like college again.
That's it.
So I want to thank you so very much for taking time out of your busy day and
super busy day
for chatting with us and for also being our YouTuber of the week. I cannot wait for our subscribers, new subscribers to come check out your channel because I know that they're gonna love it as much as we do.
Absolutely. Because
your channel, your YouTube content is amazing.
Just you yourself. You yourself's amazing.
We love you, and we are just so excited to have you on our YouTuber of the Week series.
It's amazing.
And I know John talks about you all the time.
I do.
Hopefully in good ways.
Always. And that wouldn't have been true if we didn't answer at the same time with the same answer. But just thank you so very much, and just keep doing what you're doing. Keep grinding. Keep making amazing videos that you make. And sorry I was late to the game, but I do watch your channel, and sorry if I asked some of the same questions. But is there anything that you want to tell our subscribers about you and your channel?
And you could do the send off. That's what she's talking about.
I'll do the send off.
Yeah.
All right. So first of all, I want to thank you guys. It actually does mean a lot, and I do care about both of you. You're genuine people, and as much as I'd like to say there are lots of those, which there are in this community. It's hard to judge sometimes, and I truly think and know you guys are genuine, awesome, killing it at the YouTube game people.
Thank you.
So thank you for having me on. I was glad to open this block in my day to do it. It was awesome.
Thank you.
Great experience. I love talking to people as passionate about something like this as I am. If you want to get a laugh in a very unique setting on Controversy Corner, come on over and check us out at Crimson Studios. We will not disappoint. And if we do, you're lying, because it's impossible.
It's not going to happen.
And I will see you around the corner.
That's awesome.